welcome back to the channel. I just borrowed this for a couple of, well, day or two. It's a Clio RS 200. I think it's an RS 200. Don't know, it's fast. It's got a Kropovich, whatever you say it, exhaust on it. The heat shields are rattling. I've tried aluminium taping them the best I can, it still keeps rattling. So he said I can have it for a couple of days if I take the heat shields off, and then we've got a heat wrap. So I'm going to crack on with that, and then maybe have a little play in it, see how it goes. Okay, back to it. Right, the underneath of the beast. So you can see what I've done in the past is wrap it with this aluminium tape. But it's that, when he revs it, all this to jingle and jangle. So I'm going to delete as little as I can, but and then we're going to wrap this. So we're going to drop the under tray, whatever this bit at the back is called, and have a look at what we can do. I'm hoping these pop rivets don't go any way to attach in this under tray, because I haven't got pop rivets. Fingers crossed, this should be mostly Torx bits. Perhaps. On a nut there and a nut there. Okay. Right, let's start cracking on these Torx bits, see if we can get them off. Should go fine. Right, it's looking altogether more complicated than I hoped. This front section is one piece and runs right up into the engine bay, so I'm not doing that. So I'm going to tape where the fixings are, so they've got a decent grip. So the fixings are back up like that. Wrap. Now the problem is, I found this crack on the silencer. I think what I'll probably do is bolt it back up, and then I'm going to have to weld it, I think. Oh, which means I've got to take the battery off. Oh, for God's sake. Do I weld it? I'll come back to that in a second. Well, I'm going to have to weld it, obviously. Yeah, the rear diffuser thing, that was the word I was looking for really. And that's the bit of heat shield. High quality item there. I think it's where the holes have corroded, where the little spring clippy things are. So yeah, okay, we'll come back. It's gone alright. It's a bit of a Mr. Blobby of a weld. I dug the crack out a little bit with an angle grinder, just with a line, and filled it in with weld and joint. What I've tried to do, rather than welding down the crack, I've done that way, joint across the joint. That's why it's a bit blob. That's my excuse. And I ain't grinding it down, it's an exhaust. We're happy with that. I ain't going anywhere. So I suppose we can get on with the wrapping. Now the bad news is this is not an Kropovich. He's got the tips, which are bolted to the diffuser. Yeah. I'm not even sure that. That looks like standard Renault to me. So I think what's basically got is these. I'd imagine these look a bit crusty and horrible to be a Kropovich, and I would have said it'd be like stamped somewhere, because they're really expensive, so it's not gonna. And I think this is just standard exhaust with a crack in it, so it could end up being quiet though when it goes back to it, so you may well not be very happy. Now at the moment was going to try and keep this section, but can I get that off? Yeah, if I take these posts off which hold the diffuser on, I could get that section off. And then I got to wrap this whole back bit, and I don't know if I've got enough to do that. We'll see now. So yeah, I'm going to tape these, then use the standard clips to put them back on. So we're going to put some tape underneath and on top, and then screw them on. Hopefully that'll stop any vibration on that piece. Like I say, that's one piece going into the front, into the engine bay. So we're going to start wrapping from probably start wrapping on this silencer and put a one of the metal cable ties in this groove, and then carry on coming back, wrap right the way through here, see how much we use by the time we get to this point. If no, we're not going to use that much. So yeah, we might be able to lose this back section as well, but it means we've got to wrap the silencers. Which I don't really want to do, but yeah, we'll see. We're good. Yeah, we're pretty happy where this is going so far. A bit I'm not really happy with. So, alright, it's covered on top, which is the area we're worried about. There's still a bit here, so I might try and do some extra wrapping on that when I've finished. This is gone nice, this section here. That's where I've gone from one piece to the other. If you use the whole roll, you've got to get the whole roll over the top of the exhaust to wrap it round. So you cut it into sections and then use joiners. I'm more or less, I suppose, doubling up here, because I'm overlapping by half and then overlapping by half again. So yeah, it's 2 layers. This is the bit that we're worried about, the fuel tank. So we'll carry on wrapping that through, and then we'll see how much we got left to do this rear section. I don't, got some. We'll see. I'm confident it'll be fine. Yeah, so I'm sort of happy with that. The wrap has gone on. It's nice and tight. Got clips in regular places. It's not going anywhere. I put another one on this silencer, which I've welded, and we've double layered it all the way to the Y piece, whatever it's called. So we've got some clips we need to put back on, like this one, and then these 4 here, which I've taped on top and underneath on this side. I need to tape on top that side, and then the diffuser can go back on. So I think what he's going to want to do is get another roll of this stuff and lose this shield and wrap all of this, which quite a nice setup, but I don't know what reg this is, but it's rusty. It's quite rusty. Like stuff like the fixings for the fuel tank bolts, they're not that good. Like things like those flexible brake pipes, it's not far off an MOT failure. What are these supposed to clip to? I don't know. I suppose the lightweight version, so it is what it is. You can see he's been scraping it on this centre silencer. Right, I'm going to put another clip there, in case for some reason he rips this off on a speed bump. And then diffuser back on, and then that's us done. Then we'll do a couple of little revvies.
No?
Way better.
It is, yeah? That's what we're fucking talking about, bud. Right, see you later. Take care.